They wrote my obituary while I was still breathing. They called it a collapse, I called it a reason. I built the throne from the pieces, they left me bleeding. Now every scar on my body has a story speaking. I lost who I was, but I found who I needed. The world saw a broken man, I saw a man undefeated. Yeah. September 17th, I entered a world that didn't know my name. A kid with a heart full of fire, learning how to survive the rain. I learned that a smile can hide a war nobody else could see. I learned that the strongest chains are the ones nobody can see. I carried questions in silence that I was too young to explain. I watched dreams turn to dust while I was chasing a way to escape. I made choices from pain when I should have chosen from wisdom. I learned some roads are like freedom until they become prisons. I lost years to decisions that still echo inside my head. I met versions of myself that I wish I could have left dead. I know the way to regret when it sleeps beside you at night. I know the sound of a soul begging somebody to make it right. I wasn't born a legend, I was built by the damage. Every mistake was a hammer, every failure was granted. They looked at my past and thought that was all I could be. I looked at my past and saw what I could become if I healed. I know what empty feels like when the world turns its back, when you have nothing but a name and the clothes on your back, when tomorrow looks impossible and yesterday won't let you breathe, when the person in the mirror is the hardest one to believe. I've walked through my darkest years carrying invisible weight, trying to outrun my choices while running straight into fate. I learned forgiveness wasn't forgetting the things that I did, it was looking at the man I was and deciding he could live. I became a father and discovered a different kind of strength, because children don't need perfection, they need a man who remains. I carried my sons and my daughter like promises I couldn't break. I wanted them to see a fighter, not a man defined by mistakes. I started building the future from the wreckage behind me, turning every painful chapter into pages that could guide me. I stopped asking why the world had dealt me this hand. I started asking what I could build with the cards in my hand. My body became a battlefield nobody else could see. Nerves screaming like lightning trapped underneath my skin. 13 months of pressure changed the way I existed. Pain became a language and survival became my religion. My right side carried fire from my shoulder to my fingertips. Every second felt like a war I couldn't surrender to. My spine was damaged and my future looked uncertain, but I refused to let a diagnosis become my curtain. They cut into my neck to repair what life had broken, but surgery couldn't fix every wound I had never spoken. The doctors held my body, but my spirit had to rise. I had to rebuild the man staring back from my eyes. I learned resurrection isn't always a miracle from the sky. Sometimes it's waking up every day and refusing to die. Sometimes it's fighting battles nobody will ever know. Sometimes it's planting seeds in the field covered in snow. Now I put my pain in the microphone and make the speakers shake. Every lyric is a fingerprint from the life I had to remake. I don't write from imagination, I write from scars and memories. Every word is a witness standing up for the man I used to be. I turn my broken pieces into something that can't destroy. I turn my silence into thunder and my suffering into noise. I became the proof that a fallen man can rise again, that the ending can be rewritten by the one holding the pen. I don't hide where I came from, because the truth is my armor. I walked through my hell and came back carrying the fire. I am not my worst night, I am everything after. I am every tear survived in every impossible chapter. I am the father who stayed when it would have been easier leaving. I am the artist who found his voice when the world stopped believing. I am Daniel, the name they thought would disappear, the man who turned every scar into a reason I'm here. They wrote my obituary while I was still breathing. They called it a collapse, I called it a reason. I built a throne from the pieces, they left me bleeding. Now every scar on my body has a story speaking. I lost who I was, but I found who I needed. The world saw a broken man, I saw a man undefeated. My name name is Daniel, and this is the proof I survived. Not because I never fell, but because I refused to stay down. Every road that broke me became the road that remade me. Every person who doubted me became part of the reason I stayed. I was the man buried under everything I couldn't carry. Then I became the man strong enough to carry everything. The past is my evidence, the future is my witness, and my name is the last thing they will ever forget.